Welcome back to the craft room. This is Susan with Papercraft Possibilities. Today I am going to be recording a visit that some family members and my husband and I, we did a little sightseeing tour of downtown Seattle when they flew into town to go on a cruise. So I'm going to document some of these photos here, and I've got some tickets, and I try and buy a little sticker every time we go to a place. So I'm going to show you how we're going to bring that all together. So let's roll that intro and let's get started. So in an effort to use up some of my crafting supplies, I've pulled out some plain cardstock and then a paper, and I can't even tell you where this came from. It's been around for a while, but I like the texture that it has. It has some little polka dots in there. Let's see, there you go, you can see it. So I like that. And then the pages colors have kind of been dictated by the colors of these tickets. So I thought that would be a good start. So, and I can't even tell you what the color of this is. It was discontinued from close to my heart. So it's like a burnt orange is how I would describe it. I think there's one that's like it, isn't it? Paprika, something like that. But anyways, it's like a burnt orange. So I want to use this as my base. And I'm thinking about bringing this in kind of like 3/4 of the piece being on this side and another quarter of the 12 inches. This is 12 by 12, so a quarter of it going on this side. And then I was going to bring in some borders on each side of that and bring in some of that yellow. And the reason why I'm bringing in the yellow is because it kind of has brought in on these tickets. And then I've gone ahead and I've cut out a space needle on my Cricut, and I think I want to put it over here. And then I'll show you what my plan is for the pictures. So let me get this part down. I got things where I basically want them. It had to change up a bit, but I think I'm okay with it. So I'm gonna come in here and just kind of lay these out like this. I've brought in the same orange that's here for the mat, so I'll put that together. The pictures that are over on the orange, I'm just gonna leave, I have a white mat that I cut around when I printed them out. And here, this is just something, again, I had from my stash. And what I've done is I have a photo here, and I think there's something wrong with my printer. I don't know if you can see this, but the pictures are really light. I think I'm gonna try and print them again. I'm not sure what's going on. And then I put my journaling down in here. So this will be a flip flap, which will go on the outside of the page protector. So I'm gonna put this down, and I think I am gonna go ahead and try and reprint these pictures. I am not excited with how the colors are. So let me take a few minutes and take care of that. I now have a lot of things taped down, glued down, so I wanted to go over a few things with you. Let's work on this page first. I'm gonna move this one out of the way, and let me zoom in a little for you. All right, we're zoomed in. So I now have these pictures down. I am gonna use a flip flap here. And for those of you that don't know what a flip flap is, it looks like this. And it has a very, very sticky side underneath this white portion. And what you do is, this is the one I want on top. Then when it opens, it will flip over like that, and this picture will be there. And the journaling down there kind of tells what is going on in some of these photos. And it also gives the date and where we were at. A lot of times I'll also put the ages of people, especially if they're children, in the photos. I didn't do it this time. There is something on here. Oh well, I'll take care of it later. So when my page protector goes on, then this will go on top of it. Then I have this, and this is some of the stickers that I collect when we're out sightseeing. And what I wanted to do is take this off of here. Let's see how easy. This thing is really thick. There we go. What I want to do is I want to take this and I'm going to put some of the powder that we use for embossing. I'm going to put this on the back of here to take off some of the stick. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to put some foam dots on it, and I don't want it like sticking in certain places and not in others. So I'm gonna make it stick the way I want it to stick. And pulling out some of my 3D foam dots. I'm gonna really kind of load this up. So again, I can have it the way I want it. And I think I'm gonna try and cut something really small for right there, and I need my non-stick scissors. My favorite of scissors of all time for not sticking to stuff. Okay, so, and what's interesting too is this is real, almost like fabric. So it's kind of a flimsy, it's thick, but it's flimsy like material would be. Probably because people put it on backpacks and things like that. So it's a good thing I've got these foam dots that are happening here. And we're almost there. Okay, whoops. Missed one. So what I think I want to do is just put this in the center here. And the reason why I used quite a bit of this green on here is because of the green in this sticker. Okay, so that'll go there. And then I have this sticker sheet, which is from one of the current, if they're still in stock, one of the kits that were brought over from Close to My Heart to Stampin' Up. And I think it's called Enjoy the Ride. So these yellows are the same yellow that is here. So I thought I could use some of these. So I'm gonna take them off and take the sticky off of some of them to see if they'll work. And I can move them around then if they don't have any sticky on them. I'm trying to finish up this, just adding the few extra things on here. This was a journaling spot like this, and I'm choosing to use it as just a little piece of ephemera with these two young people that mean the world to me. So I think that's that. And then let me bring in this piece. And here I've brought in, they were some long strips on here, some stickers, and I brought them in over on both of these sides. And this I'm thinking about cutting off up here and doing a half of a sun. Let's see what that's gonna look like. Can get into that. So there's that. Let me see if there's anything else I can think of. I thought about putting something like this down here, a word strip. Hello Summer would be appropriate. Let's see what that looks like. Even down here. There we go. This will only be visible when this flip flap is up. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to use this one just because it was my mood for the day. It was like somewhere over the rainbow that day. Be with my family. It was just very, very special to me. Then I thought about bringing this in here, but it just didn't do anything for me. And maybe I should take this. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this. And then there's another tag in here. I'm gonna do some fancy footwork here. This other one has sticky on it already, so. See, I want 3 different levels there. That'll work. Let me see if there's anything else on here I want to use. Thinking that might be it for here. I think the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add on some of these enamel dots in a couple places just to add some interest. So let's try a couple different sizes. Maybe some up in this corner. I know we can just do it down. Okay, that is yellow. I say it almost looked like orange for a minute. Okay, let's do a medium and a larger one. I think there's one that's still larger, but we're going with this one. I think that might be it. Maybe we should put some down here. I need some triangles going on here. So in other words, here, here, here. Or, you know what we can do is we can just dress this up a little over here. There we go. So let me pull these off the mats so you can see what they look like. And when I do the still shots, I will go ahead and attach this flip flap so you can see what that looks like if you've never seen one. So this is what the pages will look like when they're together, obviously in my 3-ring binder. By the way, Stampin' Up just got the 3-ring binders in that match the ones that Close to My Heart had. And I personally like all of my photo albums. I buy them black and I want them all to look the same on the shelf. So I was thrilled when they were back in stock. So they are in stock. Anyway, so I'll take a picture with this out, you know, not attached to the page protector, and then one where it is. And the flip flaps we're told they are going to be carrying. They're just not there yet. From what I understand, they're going to be back in probably December-ish. So I'm using them sparingly. So just keep your eyes and ears open because, and I'll let you know as soon as they come in. Because these things are really popular and they serve a really good purpose when you've got a lot of pictures. So there we go. There's my Space Needle page. I appreciate you being with me, and if I can answer any questions, please leave them below. Leave me a note. I love to see them, and until next time, bye-bye, everyone.